Hello and welcome to the Universe 82M. This is my North Western Railway Fleet Car Introduction series. In this episode, we're going to look at North Western Railway's number 43, Gizmo. Gizmo is a Hawksworth 1600 class 060 pannier tank engine who was built at Swindon in 1949. It should be noted that Gizmo is not his given name. His given name was actually Gerald. For most of his working life, Gizmo, or Gerald, worked on a branch line in Gloucester performing a variety of duties from goods trains to local auto train services. In 1953, the branch line in which Gerald worked on became victim to a series of fires at the line side, which was caused by sparks from a pannier's chimney. This resulted in the young pannier being fitted with a spark arrestor. At first, he didn't like the new device as it made him very different from the other engines on the branch, who mocked him and began calling him Gizmo. Eventually, the pannier learned of what a device actually did and soon became proud of his spark arrestor and eventually embraced the nickname given to him. Since then, the pannier has gone by the name of Gizmo ever since. Gizmo worked on his branch line until it closed in 1959. After the closure of his branch line, Gizmo was sold to a private owner for use on an industrial railway. The details of his life on this industrial railway are very limited, but what is known is that the industrial line closed in 1969 and Gizmo was sent to various works across the country before finally ending up at Barrow in 1972, where he was put to work as a yard shunter and worked there until 1974. Over and beyond Sodor, the summer season was in full swing. The Little Western was busier than ever, but soon the high temperatures began to impact services as line-side fires became a greater risk, and as such, the flight controller had to find a suitable way of maintaining operations. Thankfully, two of the engines on the Little Western had already been converted to oil firing. The engines in question were Donald and Douglas, which was an effort to increase efficiency and longevity of the engines of the North Western Railway. However, Duck and Oliver had refused to undergo conversion to oil firing, which left them being temporarily banned from running along the line. Meanwhile, Merlin had been fitted with an inside spark arrestor from when he was built, so he was able to work as per normal. However, with the line only operating with one passenger locomotive, services soon began to be delayed, and as such, the flight controller decided to look for another engine. Thankfully, however, his search would be very short this time round. One afternoon, while at Barrow, the flight controller spotted Gizmo bustling around the yards and noticed his oddly shaped chimney. When the flight controller approached the pannier, he immediately asked him about his chimney shape, only to discover that Gizmo was fitted with a spark arrestor, and also had auto gear. This new revelation was exactly what the flight controller was looking for, and after speaking to the yardmaster who had become the owner of Gizmo, the pannier tank was signed over to North Western Railway at no cost to the flight controller, making Gizmo North Western Railway's 43rd locomotive in August 1974, where he was immediately sent to Little Western to run passenger services. I hope you like my take on Gizmo, and I shall see you in the next video. Feel free to voice your opinions in the comments below, and please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. See you next time.